Hey everyone, how's it going? I am Scott, the home loan guy. I'm a mortgage broker. I love to do these small business spotlights, hang out and talk to cool local small businesses in the area. And I got a special one today, hanging out with a good friend of mine, Tanya Woodruff with Arbonne International. Hey, Tanya, how are we doing today?
Good, Scott. How's it going? Thanks for having me.
Oh, this is exciting. I like hanging out with people that do really cool, neat stuff, and you definitely fit that bill pretty well. So appreciate you being there. So tell me, Arbonne International is who you're with. Is that correct?
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about Arbonne.
So Arbonne is a health and wellness company. We've been around since 1980. It was founded by a guy, a Norwegian chemist, and he just really wanted to create really healthy products, personal care products, skincare, makeup, body care. Went into the nutrition field about 15 years ago.
Mhm.
Just a very clean company. And I'm a consultant with them and have been for about 13 years.
About 13 years. So why did you choose Arbonne? What I mean, you've been doing this for a while, but you've also done other jobs. You've been other things. So what brought you to Arbonne?
Well, I was doing what you do. I was doing loans, mortgages. I had been doing that for
Yeah.
about 11 years and just decided that that wasn't really what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. And was looking for a change. And I started using our products and fell in love with them. And then I met some of the people that were also involved with the company and such high quality people. And I sort of had to get over myself and get over the stigma around what network marketing had been in my life before the experience I had had. And so I just did a little research and found out that this company was pretty rad and aligned myself with it. And the rest is history.
I love that. I love that. It's, being in the mortgage industry like you were and like I am, it's one of those things. We're social people. We're out there talking to people, getting to know people, and and then you start learning. There's so much opportunity to help, and that's one of the things I love about the mortgage side. I feel like I'm helping people, and you're taking that to a more their physical health, right? You're going into more of what their actual body needs more than just their financial health. It's just a different side of it. So still kind of doing. You're still helping them. You're being a helper right now, which I love that. That's great. So one of the things you brought up that's always it's the elephant in the room whenever you talk about network marketing, right? Everyone always gets scared of network marketing and thinking, hey, what's going on with this? So tell me your opinion of network marketing, what you've experienced with it, because I have known some people, a lot of people who've been in network marketing and love it, right? It's a great opportunity for the right people in the right places. And I think it got a bad rap from some stuff back in the, probably 70s and 80s when people were doing door-to-door sales and stuff. But what's your thoughts on network marketing?
Yeah, I had some experience with another company, and so I had pretty much been in that camp where I was like, "No, not gonna do it. Like, I don't wanna be that creepy salesperson. I don't want my friends to, like, hide from me in the grocery store." So, I was
Right.
very resistant. Even though I fell in love with Arbonne's products, I was like, "I'm not doing that as a business. I don't wanna be that
Right.
person." But then I just had to learn and educate myself about it, and honestly, now it's become so prolific, like, everybody is in sales.
Right.
You can't even go on the internet. You can't even go on, you know, Instagram without being sold to, and we expect
Right.
it, and
Right.
it's normal. And what I love about network marketing, it gives the average person that doesn't have, $200,000 to open up a brick and mortar store, the
Right.
ability to share products that they use, that they love, that they promote, and make a little bit of money doing it. And
Yeah.
sometimes you can make a lot of money doing it because in
Right.
network marketing, we make money by our personal sales, but we also make money by teaching and training other people and building a team of other people who also want to make money promoting their products. So
Right.
it's such a beautiful system. And the thing that sets Arbonne apart, in my opinion, is the culture that we have, the
Right.
community that we have. It is
Mhm.
centered around wellness, it is centered around improvement, self
Right.
improvement. And people are just really jazzed about kind of encouraging each other to do more, become more, grow into somebody
Right.
more, be a little bit more healthier, make better choices and help other people do that. So, like you said, like the help part, that's why I was in mortgage lending, just like you. Love to help people, love to know that we're making a difference.
Right.
And in Arbonne, I can do that not only through the products, but also through teaching people how to build a sustainable business
Yeah.
while they're busy doing all the other things, being a mom, being a dad, being, in full time corporate world, and whether people need just a little corporate cushion, we like to call it, like just a few $100 a month, or whether they want to replace their corporate salary or whatever, stay home with their
Yeah.
kids and be able to contribute to the family. It's something that anybody can do. You don't need any specific training. We have all the training built right in.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. I love it. I'm definitely a firm believer. I'm a lifer.
That's awesome. I love that. And you know what? To me, what I always look at when I hear people saying network marketing, I always figure, are they leading with the products or are they leading with the job, right? So then I'm always like, if you're coming in with me and like, hey, this is a could change your life, and you're going to be living on an island, and it's going to change, vacations and all this. It's like, what are you actually selling? But in your position, you talked to me about all the great products first. I had no idea it was even network marketing. I just you're talking about the passion you have for what you have available for people. If you're leading with that first, that's a sign to me that you've got some great stuff, and then the business is just secondary, right?
It's interesting because I've done both in my 13 years. I've led with the business. When I meet somebody who I am drawn to and I'm like, oh my gosh, and then they indicate, like they give me some kind of a little bit of a feeling,
Sure.
like, hey, I suck. I hate my job. It sucks. Like I really want to do something. And I'm like, I mean, I'm falling in love with you already, so at least let me tell you a little bit about what I have to offer, because I believe wholeheartedly in that
Sure.
business for the right person. But what I've had to learn over the years is how not to be overly excited, and have a
Right.
little bit of calmness when I talk to
Yeah.
people. Because, yeah, a lot of people that give network marketing a bad rap
Yeah.
are the people that come on a little strong. So
Totally.
and it's, what, here's some advice to people that have been on the receiving end of that. Just know that they're not trying to be obnoxious. They're
Yeah.
just excited about what they're doing and they
Totally.
believe so much in what they're doing that they're just excited, and then their skill level hasn't grown to their
Yeah.
excitement level yet. It takes a little while for those two to
Like
mesh. So,
everything, it's more practice, more time,
yeah.
more being around it, understanding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That makes sense. Now, kind of getting into the products. I mean, what are some of the flagship items that, what do you see with Arbonne that you love the most? If someone says, hey, I'm interested in what you're doing, what would be one of the first things you would talk about, first few things that jump out to you?
Well, it used to be skincare. It totally cleared my skin up 13 years ago
Mhm.
when I first started using it. We were known for our skincare. It was fantastic. No, we have a 2000 not allowed list, like 2000
Mm.
ingredients that we won't allow in any of our products. So that's kind of what differentiates Arbonne. We're very pure, clean, conscious, earth friendly, all of those great things. And then we
Right.
branched into nutrition. And now we have this nutrition line that is amazing, like protein, um, of course, fizz. You won't catch me without an energy fizz stick. I almost always have this near me. I know that you like the fizz sticks too. It's
I do.
good,
I do.
natural, calm energy.
Yeah.
I absolutely love them. So those are probably, we have a bunch of flavors. Those are probably our top selling SKU.
Yeah.
Because people are looking for clean energy. Those energy drinks that you can get are not super good for you. So we have those. We have the protein. One of the things that has really been our focus lately is gut health.
Oh yeah.
And gut health is, a lot of people are talking about gut health nowadays.
Yeah.
It's growing into a really big, like by 2030, it's supposed to be a $90 billion industry, which
Wow.
is pretty huge.
Huge.
People are hearing about probiotics, they're hearing about
Mhm.
microbiome, they're hearing about all these things that they know they
Yeah.
probably should be paying attention to, but it can get really confusing. So
Right.
we have some really great products centered around gut health, because that's kind of the starting point. If you want to get healthy, if you want to do something good for your body, you kind of got to start there.
Right. I was reading some articles because you and I have talked before, and I was familiar with you talking about the gut health and how important that was. And I was reading this article earlier, and they were talking about how the gut is the little brain of the body. Right? You've got your big brain in your head, and your gut. They were using this example of calling it the little brain. That there's so much of your digestion and your intestines, everything there that can really dictate what's going on throughout your entire body. Your brain's getting you thinking, your gut's actually getting you moving, and how the blood moves and all that kind of stuff. There's so much levels to it that people don't understand, and it's still being learned how important it is. So is that kind of you feel kind of similar aspects of things you've seen?
Yeah, they call it the second brain. And actually,
Yeah.
my mentor in Arbonne, who has become my absolute best friend, my sister from another mister, we like to say, she is a neuroscientist by training.
Nice.
And she talks a lot about this gut. And so finally, as Arbonne comes up with these products like our new mushroom powder, where
Oh yeah.
it builds your immune system and it's so good for your gut, and the B vitamins even in our fizz sticks, and all of the components. Arbonne is really good at research and development, creating products alongside scientists and nutritionists and experts to
Yeah.
make sure that our products aren't just sexy, that they actually do what they're supposed to do.
Right.
And the products that we have, the gut health, we've made it easy. It's the easy button for people to just get some good bacteria in their gut, get some good greens and fruits and veggies and
Mhm.
collagen building and like all the stuff. They've mastered it. It's so fantastic, and things taste good and they're easy to use, and that's really what people want, right?
Yeah, it's so funny because I mean we're in a world in our society, especially as Americans here, where we don't eat healthy overall, right? We do so much fast food and so much just convenient food, and even as a family that tries to cook as much as possible, you're still not eating as well as you should, and we've got holes in our diets. And I think all of us, even the people that are doing the best they can, still have those holes where they're just not getting enough of everything that they need. And those probiotics is definitely the one that keeps coming back around that everyone talks about, like if you're getting a lot of headaches, if you're, a lot of stomach issues, there's so much can happen from having good gut health, that I think, having somewhere to get good, clean, stuff in your body, that's great. I love that. That's huge.
Well, there's a
Um,
gut component to almost every single ailment, disease,
mhm.
body ache and pain, like literally everything from skin issues to cancer. Like they are finding these links to your gut. The latest study I read, there was something about Parkinson's and how it
Mhm.
can be traced to a um what were they saying? It was like a gut not probiotic. It was some kind of like a gut thing. And I
Yeah.
were like, what? Like a protein or something. It's like, what? You can literally like it is
Trace it
huge.
all.
We've
Yeah.
got to start paying more attention to that. But you're right.
Yeah.
We're all about convenience. So
Yeah.
let's make the convenience healthy. Let's make the healthy stuff convenient. And that's what I
Yeah.
feel like Arbonne has done a really good job doing.
I love that. So if someone wants to get a hold of you and talk to you about any of these options between the fizz sticks, giving that natural energy drink, basically, I love that. You just dump that into a bunch of water. I overload it and drink bigger cups of water than it's supposed to because I want all the extra water, but it's such a good still kick. And instead of doing the bad energy drinks, my kid who was into Celsius has switched over, getting away from the Celsius and stuff like that. So it's been a great adjustment to our family, getting that in there. Between the fizz sticks and the gut health stuff and the mushroom stuff, there's so much out there. What's a good way someone can get a hold of you?
Well, I have a website, tanyawoodruff.arbonne.com, but honestly, I prefer that you just give me a call or text me. And
Oh,
also on Instagram,
yeah.
I'm Tanya's Good Life on Instagram. So yeah, hit
Yes.
me up. I would love to I like to have conversations with people. I love to do quick little 15-minute
Hmm.
coffee chats on Zoom or in person if we're local,
Love it.
and just get to know people and find out how I might be able to help even just the smallest little change in your habits, in your health. I mean, it
Right.
all starts somewhere, right? You don't have to, it doesn't have to be all or nothing. That's kind of my message to people is just start somewhere. And if we
I
can
love
start
that.
with your gut, that's probably a good place to start.
It's a great place to start. I love that. That's perfect. Well, perfect. If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to Tanya. All our information will be in the links below in the bio, somewhere in the description around here. Feel free to reach out to her. Let's have any questions. Let's talk to her, have a conversation with her, learn about what she's got going on. She's doing some good stuff. So thanks so much for taking the time, chatting with me, and then appreciate it. We'll see you around. Okay.
Thank you, Scott.
Talk to you soon.
Bye bye.